Welcome in, everybody. It's the Coach Matthew Mitchell Show. I'm your host, Coach Matthew Mitchell. We come to you every Wednesday, and we're teaching every single Wednesday the value of honesty, hard work, and discipline. We call it the winning tools, and we are using them currently every day. Now, in my new position at the University of Houston, I am now the current head women's basketball coach at the University of Houston, and we are using the winning tools every day. If you want to find out more about the winning tools, you can go buy my book, my Wall Street Journal best-selling book that came out in 2023. That is available anywhere books are sold online, and you can get that book. It's an audio book also, and that's available everywhere online, but that's a great way to get introduced to the winning tools. We also released my second book last November of 2024, and that's Ready to Win, How Great Leaders Succeed Through Preparation. That's a USA Today best-selling book. Those are two resources available to you. You can go to CoachMatthewMitchell.com and see how we can possibly come speak to your group or come serve you in your leadership journey, in your teamwork journey, and in your personal growth journey. We can get that done. We believe when you have the right tools, you can build the life, the team that you have always dreamed of. When you have the right tools and you learn how to use those, you can become anything you have set your mind to, and you can go reach all your dreams. And I'm a living testament to it. It is the winning tools have transformed my life, transformed my leadership. And that's why I'm so excited to continue our series on how principles power performance. Let's review very quickly for you what we're talking about and why we're talking about it. So I am just recently taken the job after 4 years of being out in corporate America and teaching the winning tools and helping people, solving the issue of underperformance, helping people step into high performance. And so if you want to get a real good foundation, we're telling you that for your principles, allow your principles to power your performance. Get real clear on your principles. And what is a principle? It's a fundamental truth that serves as the foundation for a system of belief or a system of behavior. It's your fundamental truth that serves as the foundation to your system of belief and your system of behavior. And it is so important to be rock solid in your principles. Principle-based thinking leads to principle-based action, and that action leads to sustained success. That principle-based action leads to high performance. So getting clear on your principles. So what are our principles? The winning tools. We use them to build a high performance organization. And so honesty, hard work, and discipline, those are the principles. Not real complicated, very simple, but never confuse being a principled-based thinker and actor with being easy. Simple does not mean easy, but simple does allow you to focus, and it does allow you to bring into focus the things that will anchor you as you are striving for success, as you are striving for performance, as you are striving for productivity. It's your principles that are going to power that performance. And listen, we are measured and judged by our performance, and the better we get at performing and executing and producing, the more success, the more opportunity comes our way. And so this is a really important topic to discuss. So last week we broke down the principles are producing these amazing results for me as I am in process of building the Houston women's basketball program. It's happening in real time, and I'm sharing real life results that I'm noticing. And I'm telling you, you can experience the same things. You can experience the same feeling that I have right now. And you can experience the same results that we are going to get here. We are so focused and so solid in our process and have learned what the winning tools can produce It's not if we have success here. It is when. We know that this can happen because this is now. Actually, I shortchanged myself last week. I said this was the third time I've taken an organization from underperformance into high performance. It's actually the fourth because I left out the building of the Winning Tools company. And so I have to remember that, and I have to remind you all of that. So we have experience in this. It first started as my first head coaching job at Morehead State University. We were able to turn that around and take that from underperformance into high performance, that program. And we that's where the Winning Tools were born. And somewhere in this, you may just go back and start at the beginning and listen to all the podcasts. Make sure you like those podcasts. Make sure you subscribe to the Coach Matthew Mitchell Show. That's very important. And if you consume it on Apple Podcasts, please leave us a review. But however, somewhere along there, I tell the story about how the Winning Tools were born, but they were first deployed. Honesty, hard work, and discipline were the foundation of the Morehead State women's basketball program, and we moved it from underperformance to high performance. At the University of Kentucky, it was the second time I used the Winning Tools to move an organization from just pockets of success into sustained success and underperformance to high performance. And we did that using the Winning Tools over 13 seasons. So then the third time I used the Winning Tools is when I built the company Winning Tools. And we really moved that from underperformance. There was no performance because it didn't exist. And so we took it from no performance to very high performance. We've spoken to thousands of people. We've helped numerous organizations. We've sold a bunch of books. We have had a ton of podcast content consumed, articles published. We have accomplished much in our 4-year history. We did all of that. We went from low performance, no performance, low performance, underperformance to high performance using the Winning Tools, honesty, hard work, discipline. So now here at the University of Houston, we are doing it for the fourth time. And so the reason I started this series is because I am noticing what the Winning Tools are producing. And so honesty, hard work, and discipline are producing 3 things that I've noticed. And so honesty has allowed my mind to be clear on what it needs to be done. Hard work has created tremendous and produced tremendous confidence in what we can accomplish and what we are currently accomplishing and what we can accomplish. And the discipline has produced an amazing calm in my leadership. So this week's episode, the third in the series, is about hard work and what I'm noticing about confidence. And so what I want to talk about, 2 things, is the work I have done before, in preparation before I got to Houston, creates tremendous confidence. And now that confidence is fueling the hard work that I'm having to do. And let me tell you, we are putting in many, many hours a day. There's so much to do to build a program, a college basketball program at the highest level, at the Power 4 level. We are in the Big 12 conference with some amazing institutions, with some amazing basketball programs. Some of the very best coaching in America is in the Big 12 conference and across many, many sports. But particularly in women's college basketball, there are some amazing coaches, some amazing programs. So we are competing at the very highest level of college athletics. So there is a lot that goes into that. So there's the competitive piece. We have to put the basketball team together, and it has to be very good, and it has to be very competitive, and we want it to be. And we have to put together a great academic atmosphere because we believe in coaching and developing well-rounded leaders, players, but also scholars. It's very important to us that we create a great academic atmosphere. There's all sorts of community engagement that we have to do. There's fundraising. There is building a fan base. There are business opportunities that we need to be able to connect the program to. There's just a myriad of things that need to happen. And so what I am learning are the principles are powering my performance. And that's why I want to share this with you. And so let's talk about this week, let's talk about confidence. So what I have done, the track record gives me tremendous confidence. And how did I build that confidence? I built it. Hard work is going to help you achieve. Achievement is where confidence comes from. I can't manufacture confidence for you. I've said this before, and I'm going to remind you again. Confidence cannot be artificially manufactured. I can't go give someone confidence. I have to earn confidence in myself through achievement. So, committing to honesty, hard work, and discipline, committing to my principles 20 years ago, this is 2025, and I got the job at Morehead State and deployed the winning tools for the first time 20 years ago. And during that time, my hard work in this area, my hard work to learn about being principled in my thoughts and being principled in my actions, that hard work is now built up over time. And so, listen, you have an opportunity. If you've never worked hard in your life, I'm telling you now, you can start today. And you will be amazed at the confidence you can create for yourself through hard work. Because I'm telling you now, when you start working hard, when you start working with tremendous painstaking effort, and you learn how to get efficient in that effort, and that's a real definition for us in hard work. We want to be efficiently but painstakingly giving great effort each and every day. You start that, you will be amazed. You will be amazed at how you will begin to achieve so much in your career, so much in your life, so much in your growth. And that, my friend, is how you will build confidence. You will start to build confidence. Now, if you have been at it for a while, I want you to look back over your career. I want you to think about, I want you to take the time to examine all of the successes that you've had, all of the challenges that you've faced and been able to overcome, maybe what you consider the defeats you've taken, the losses you've taken. I want you to convert those into lessons, and I want you to go back and I want you to examine that. And when you are honestly doing that and you get really clear on that, I'm telling you, your hard work is going to produce, you're going to be able to confidently look back and confidently see that you have what it takes to get the job done. And so many times in my career, I look back on it and I'm so grateful that I learned this lesson. So many times in my career, I looked forward and I looked at all the obstacles in my way and I chased perfection and I was trying to be perfect. And that ended up absolutely just paralyzing me. It had me looking at obstacles in my way, and achievement looked very hard and very difficult, but it just looked so daunting. And listen, achievement is hard and is difficult, but if you will honestly look back on everything you've achieved and you will let that fuel your confidence, I am sure you will be able to go back and see an example of where you either did the right thing and accomplished something, or you learned what not to do, which should give you some confidence as you look forward. And so I made this shift a long time ago from trying to be perfect. I made the shift to being excellent and just focusing on being my best instead of the best. And that allows me to look ahead at the difficulties, at the challenges, at the potholes, the roadblocks, the tree down in the road, however you want to describe that. I look at those now because of everything that I've done, all the hard work I've put in. Now I can look forward and see the opportunities instead of the obstacles. And that is a mindset shift that I want you to think about. If you look into the future with tremendous fear, I believe it's because you haven't examined everything and you haven't given yourself enough credit for what you have accomplished. And so using all or nothing words like I can never get this done, I can't do this, I want you to eliminate that. And I want you to shift to a place of confidence based on what you have already accomplished in your life. All right? So now as we look forward and we see the opportunities, now we enter into that with confidence. Now we've looked back and we've We've created some momentum because we've looked back and we can gain confidence from what we have previously achieved. And now, because we have done that before, let's look into the future with tremendous confidence because we know we have developed the hard work, the work ethic required. You see, I'm going through this journey with so much confidence because I know what I've done. I have accurately and honestly viewed my track record. I know that I am clear on my talent. I'm clear on my skill. I'm clear on my energy. And so that allows me to have great confidence because I know how much work this is going to be, and I'm excited to do the work. I'm so confident that I know how to do this. And so the hard work, not only do I get confidence from the past, but I have confidence as I'm entering into the obstacles, we're walking into the fire here. We're walking into the fire of tremendous competition. And it's going to be so hard. It's going to be so tough, but it is so exciting to enter it in because I know I have built my principles strong and I know I am rock solid on the winning tool of hard work. So I know when I go do the work, I know it's going to get done and I know what the results will be because we have a track record and we are grounded and rooted in principle. Principles will power my performance. And the principle of hard work allows me to enter into the fire, into the challenge with tremendous confidence. I have so much confidence because of that principle. So I am telling you now, no matter what you have in front of you, you get clear on your principles, you will get confident in your hard work. It will happen for you, and it's going to power you on to a great performance. So I want to encourage you to think about how you can use the winning tools in your life, how it can turn you around, how it can change you, how it can power you. I promise you, these principles, honesty, hard work, and discipline, they will solve underperformance every time, and they will set you up for high performance. And I am living it literally every single day here at Houston, and I am loving it. It is so, so powerful. So think about principles. Let them power your performance. Think about your effort and what you're willing to give. And trust me, the hard work will always pay off for you. And it will always create tremendous confidence in your leadership and in your performance. I know that is going to help you. I want you to absorb that into your mind. I want you to adopt that and deploy these principles into your leadership and into your personal growth and just watch and see what happens. And I'm so excited for you when you make that commitment. CoachMatthewMitchell.com can get you hooked up with everything that we do that can help you build the team you want, the company you want, the life you want. There's no question about it. I can come in and speak at your event. We have some resources that can move your company forward, and you can see how to get in touch with our team. So CoachMatthewMitchell.com. If you want to follow the basketball journey that we're on here at the University of Houston, uhcougars.com is our athletic website. Click on women's basketball. You can see what's going on. We've got so many cool things happening here at the university. If you want to follow us on social, there's UH WBB, I believe, is our social handle. And then I'm at Coach Matthew Mitchell, at Coach Matthew Mitchell. And also remember the books, Winning Tools, Ready to Win, everywhere you buy books online. And finally, another reminder, subscribe to the podcast. Every Wednesday, you're going to get content that helps you move toward sustained success, that moves you into high performance. And who out there doesn't want to perform at a high level? I can tell you one person who does. That's me. I want to perform at the highest level. And I feel like, because I am powered by these principles, I feel like we're going to get some things done. I really believe it. I really believe it. I don't even think it's if. I think it's when. I think it's inevitable when I stay focused on the winning tools, honesty, hard work, and discipline. You do that this week, and you come back next week when we close out this series on principles and how they power your performance. It's a beautiful thing. And I hope you have a beautiful week. Go you, go Cougs. We'll see you next week on the Coach Matthew Mitchell Show. Thanks, everybody.